All right, so today we're cracking open Dr. Nate Zinsser's book, The Confident Mind, to figure out how the best of the best build that kind of confidence that seems totally unbreakable. Let's just dive right in. So here's the big question, right? How is it that these top-tier athletes, soldiers, and leaders, they seem to have already won before the game even begins? Well, the secret isn't just about endless physical practice. Nope, it's all about mental preparation. And that brings us to this huge idea, winning the first victory. Dr. Zinsser, who's the head of the performance psychology program over at West Point, he argues that the real competition, the one that matters most, happens inside your own head, way before you ever step into the arena.
And this isn't just some theory, it works everywhere. I mean, Dr. Zinsser helped quarterback Eli Manning truly believe he was an elite player before that legendary Super Bowl win. He's trained Army officers to believe they can handle anything that comes at them. And here's the kicker, this is for you too. You can use this before a huge presentation, a final exam, really any challenge you're facing.
Okay, so how in the world do you actually win that first victory? Well, it all starts with building something Dr. Zinsser calls your mental bank account. I want you to picture your confidence like a bank account, one that you've got to be making regular deposits into.
So what's the currency for this account? He calls them ESP deposits. That stands for Energizing Memories of Quality Effort, Success, and Progress. And these aren't just warm, fuzzy feelings. We're talking about specific, concrete memories of you putting in the work and seeing it pay off.
And you can really see the difference this makes when you look at it this way. Imagine two people. They're putting in the exact same amount of work. Competitor A just kind of ignores their small daily wins. So their mental bank account feels empty and they're just filled with doubt. But competitor B, they actively look for and highlight their daily effort, success, and progress. Their account is just loaded and they walk around with this swagger because they trust their training.
So the question is, how do we become competitor B? Well, Dr. Zinsser lays out a super simple but incredibly powerful habit, the nightly deposit practice. This is the actual tool you can use to consistently build up that mental bank account.
And it's so simple. Every single night, you just reflect on these three questions. You ask yourself, where did I put in real quality effort today? What kind of success did I get because of that effort? And what progress did I actually make? That's it. That little reflection is you consciously making a deposit.
Now, let's be real, some days this is going to feel tough. You might feel like you've got nothing. If you're struggling, here's the pro tip. Literally go through your day minute by minute in your head. Find just one small thing you did well, one tiny moment you got a little bit better. You'll find that the more you do this, the easier it gets to spot your wins.
Okay, so you've been building up that mental bank account for a while. It's getting full, but now it's game time. How do you actually access that confidence right when you need it most? This is where a pre-performance trigger comes in, and Dr. Zinsser calls it the CBA routine.
CBA. It's a really simple three-step routine that's designed to just silence all that nervous chatter in your head right before you perform. It stands for cue your conviction, breathe your body, and detach your attention. Let's break that down real quick. First up, cue your conviction. This is a short personal phrase that you come up with. Its job is to turn those nervous jitters into pure excitement and remind you that you're ready for this. You know, a quarterback might say, do it like you know it. Someone giving a speech might think, you got this. The key is it has to be something that works for you.
Second, breathe your body. This is all about taking back control of your physical state with some deep, steady breathing. It sends a signal straight to your brain that says, hey, I'm in control here, and it lets your body just do what it's been trained to do, without your anxious brain getting in the way and messing things up.
And finally, attach your attention. Instead of focusing on your nerves or what might happen, you pick one tiny sensory detail of the task itself, and you just become totally curious about it. It could be the rhythm of your own voice during a presentation, the feeling of the guitar strings on your fingertips, or the spin on a tennis ball. And that last step, that's really the key. It leads to the ultimate mindset of any peak performer. The goal is to shift your focus. You want to go from being frustrated by the pressure to being absolutely fascinated by the task in front of you. I mean, Tiger Woods in his prime is the perfect example of this. He used to talk about how he'd get so engrossed in a single shot that everything else just melted away. The crowd, the pressure, all his own self-conscious thoughts, it was all gone. He wasn't overthinking it. He was just doing it, completely absorbed in the task itself. And this brings it all full circle.
Back to this incredibly powerful idea from Sun Tzu's The Art of War. Victorious warriors win first, then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. You see, confidence isn't something you just hope you'll find in the middle of her performance. It's something you build, on purpose, long before you start. So, if there's one thing to take away from all this, it's that confidence is a skill, not a gift. It's something you build through consistent, conscious effort. Which really leaves us with just one final question for you. What first victory, no matter how small, are you going to win in your mind today?